Hello and welcome. Dara Payment, angel intuitive, psychic medium, and author of the book, The Archangel Apothecary, here to share with you an urgent channeled message from your spirit guides, along with a mini pick-a-card reading for added inspirations, insights, and encouragement. If you've never done a pick-a-card reading before, simply tune in to which pile draws you the most. Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3. I'll leave the timestamps for each group in the video description below. Enjoy your readings, and blessings, love, and light to you and yours. Okay, here we are, Group 1, with your important channeled message from your spirit guides, as well as your little mini pick-a-card reading afterwards. So let us put these up here, okay? I think what we're going to do, we're just going to look at your cards first. And let's see. I love these mini card readings. It gives you what you really need. They're timeless, and for me, they're really, really fun. All right, let's take a peek here. You know, generally these cards, they tell a pretty cool story just in themselves. So let's kind of look at the overall story here. I'm seeing some sort of a group, a gathering, something to do with making decisions and resting. So let's look at each of these separately here. Okay, come on. What do we got here? You know what? I'm being drawn into our first card. Since this is the one, it's kind of our anchor. It shares the rest of the story for us of things and insights and wisdom that you really need to know at this time and place. And what I'm getting right now is a community or a group of people, a group of like-minded people. It could be, for some of you, it could be partnerships. It could be business. It could be a company or a workplace, you know, relationships in that genre. Being really connected to like-minded people. I'm really getting to having to do with family. That's really coming in strongly right now too. For some of you, this group, this community is your own family. I'm getting that whatever this group is that you're involved in, whether it's work or having to do with your family or a partnership of some sort, I'm really getting pulled in here to having to make a decision. And I mean a decision that's really important, that's going to set the foundation for a lot of newness in your life. Many, many choices. Things scattered up in the air for you right now. And I'm feeling like a lot of lack of focus for some of you. And also I'm getting, some of you are overthinking. There are just so many choices, you just don't know what to do. Where do I go? And when you overthink, you overanalyze. And really when you're overanalyzing, you're too close to the situation. So with this Choose Wisely card, I'm being drawn in right now to this little guy on the edge of the pear, just being quiet, just sitting there, reflecting. And really when there is a lot to think about, it is really wise to take some time to look at all the possibilities that are in front of you. I'm looking at the water here. I'm looking at how still and calm that water is. You know, water is symbolic of your emotions. And I'm seeing that the water, even though he has to make some choices, the water is still. It's not turbulent, it's not wavy. But because he's settling down, he's settling inside to kind of weigh his options. I'm getting like a real, whatever the decision is, it's like a real feeling of urgency and being pressured, somehow being pressured or rushed to make the right decision for yourself. And here's the thing, this is me talking. Whenever you have a big decision to make and someone's pressuring you, especially when they don't have the backbone or the knowledge about this decision you need to make, sometimes people pressure us from their own good opinions, but they really don't know what's underneath. They don't have your knowledge, they don't have your experience, And a lot of times they try to pressure you because it's what's good for them and not necessarily allowing you to decide, well, what's good for me in this situation. So I'm getting, don't let others pressure you. Take a breath. Allow yourself to just sit with it and say, look, this is my decision. I have to do this on my own. And I'm going to weigh all my options here because I have other people relying on me. This community is relying on me right now. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, whatever's going on here, having to make this decision, there's somewhat of a lack of confidence for you right now, and a little bit of fear. And I'm being pulled into this card here, Time for a Nap. This card is so cute, you guys. I just have to show you. Look at the little fox sleeping in the moon, just all cuddled in, just resting, being at peace. And really what I'm getting from that one, that is just so cute. Sometimes when we really need to make a big decision and we try to force ourselves or rush ourselves into it, or somebody tries to rush ourselves into it, we don't see things clearly. We can't. A busy mind clouds your judgment. So sometimes it's just really wise, like we see here, just to take a step back and give yourself a break. Rest and reevaluate really is what I'm getting here. Or quite simply, just relax and to be. Albert Einstein often used to take naps. He would take a break away from his mathematical equations just to kind of get a better idea of what's going on. And I'm really seeing that happening here as well. It's great advice. Take a step back. And there's many ways that you can take a step back and reevaluate, right? Sometimes it's just to chillax, and allow your mind just to watch TV, just to go on its own little private Idaho, go on a little, mental vacation with a movie. For me, that's Hallmark, right? But just really relaxing and being, you can meditate. You can just go out for a walk, take yourself out for a walk, refresh yourself, get some fresh air, ground yourself before making that decision. You can also just maybe go on a little personal retreat, pick up a book, read a book, do some yoga, whatever you need to do to take yourself away from the problem just for a little bit to get a new perspective. And when you do that, when you really can take a look at things, you're going to be more courageous and more, you're going to have more clarity. You're going to be courageous, have some clarity to make that decision that you need to make for yourself and for this community that's relying on you right now. And also when you take a break, you take a time to take a step back and look at, that's when you really have the breakthroughs, right? Because you have this additional clarity for yourself on your next best course of action. So the overall thing that I'm getting right now too is really a restoration of your confidence. So let's see what your channel message was from your spirit guides. Yeah, restore your confidence. It says restore your confidence. Restore your confidence. Repeat this truth frequently. Miracles are happening to me right now. I'm open and receptive to their abundant supply, and I receive them right now. And oh my gosh, what a great mindset for somebody to have when you need to have or make a certain decision for yourself. If you're in this frequency, if you're in this energetic field, so to speak, of expecting good things, automatically your brain is going to be resonating from, not from a place of doubt, but from a place of excitement, of courage and joy, which is what I call love and above. I mean, those are all the upper emotions. And when you're there, you're able to really take a look at things as they really are. What is it that I really want here with this decision? And what, in the end, would be beneficial for myself and my family? And when you think of it, not just about you or what other people want from you, but what is the best for you and those concerned? I mean, directly concerned. I'm really getting, once again, that whatever this community is, they rely on you, and they're relying on this next course of action from you. And you've been teetering on the fence about it because you have some fear. Am I making the right decision? Your spirit guides are telling me you are making the right decision you need to make for yourself. And once again, important decisions need some important incubation time, right? Some time to really mull this over. And interesting. This card here says radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Oh my gosh. Keep your head held high, you guys, and follow the sun. That's to me, the sun represents Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is the archangel that is in charge of your solar plexus chakra. He's an archangel of courage, of confidence. And so really, restoring your confidence is remembering and taking a look at your own inner radiance. You know, with whatever this change is coming for you, that this decision you have to make, you know what? Shine your light, shine your radiance, because you do know what to do. And everything that we go through in life works together for our best and highest good. So when you get to this place of like what they're suggesting, your spirit guides, of this place of knowing great things are happening to me right now. I'm open, I'm receptive to that. And because of that, I'm ready to receive my answer. I'm ready to receive my abundant supply right now. And for you right now, for a lot of you, this is right on the money just for opening up your energy levels to receive more abundance and prosperity. But also, this is right on mark with restoring your confidence for saying, hey, I'm willing to receive the abundant supply of the answers I seek right now. I'm open and I'm receptive. If you're not open to receive something, it ain't gonna happen, people. You know, closed fists aren't gonna allow you to fill up those palms, right? If you open your hands, you open yourself to receive. If you open your energy, law of attraction, your energy field teaches us that you're opening yourself up to like energies. Like attracts like. So there you go, group one. That is your mini reading with the important message from your spirit guide. Hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if it resonates with you. If you like what you're receiving, please do leave me a comment as well. It really helps me know that I'm on a mark to create more of these channeled messages with some mini card readings for you. And just to really, my full attention here is to really help you to accelerate your life's path and get to that level in life where you feel abundant, where you're getting the transformations and insights you need for a better and more fulfilled life. Love you guys, and I'll see you at the next reading. Okay, so here we are, group two, with your important message from your spirit guides and a quick little mini channeled message that will give you added insights and inspirations about your reading. And let's see what we got. Journey, intuition, and the fates. Okay, I usually use the first card as the anchor card. This is really what's underneath all the rest, so to speak. And so I'm looking at the journey card, and really journey can actually mean movement, relocation, or travel. For some of you, it could even mean moving to a new job. It could mean moving actually to a new physical location, a new residence. And I'm being drawn into her little lantern here, which lanterns are what? Your inner wisdom, intuition. And then this lantern up here, being truly guided. Your path is lit up. It's ready for you to go. And what I'm getting right now too is listen to your inner light. Follow the radiance of your inner light, because this is leading you forward. Sometimes when things are happening that's new, I'm kind of getting right now to be a little bit more flexible with yourself. Sometimes we get complacent or we get comfortable in a place where we're at, even if during that time it's not really the best of places for us to be. But it gives us a sense of comfort. It gives us a sense of security, of familiarity. We're there. We're already there. Yeah, I might as well just put up with it, right? But I'm getting a real urgency. It's time for you to really tune in and do some soul searching, because this relocation or this movement for you is good. It's urging you forward. The path is already lit for you. So I'm being moved into the intuition card here. And what I'm getting is really to trust your own inner guidance, the inner guidance that you're receiving right now. Some of you are receiving the guidance and you're having all the yeah buts. Yeah, but what if? Yeah, but what if? And the great way to kind of head that off is say, when it comes up, yeah, but what if? And then just say, okay, so what if that did happen? What if this happened? What would I do? And just being prepared, right? So just pay attention to your inner knowing. I'm getting pay attention to the synchronicities around you and a lot of the repetitive patterns, because they're trying to signal to you that there needs to be a change. Repetitive patterns needs to be a change. Sometimes the repetitive patterns are synchronicities to say, hey, it's time for you to do some soul searching and move on, move forward. Do what is the best for your best and highest good. Look inwards. They're showing me this door right now. And they said, if you open the door to your inner guidance and your inner wisdom, you will always find the answer you seek. The answers you seek is right in front of your face. And they're drawing me in right now to the Ankh. There's an Ankh here. I'll put this up for you. See the Ankh? On the Ankh, it's a beautiful symbol. It's an Egyptian symbol that means new life. And if you look at the vertical line here, or vertical is this way, this is the path to new life. And then up here, if the circle, that represents the sun. And then the horizontal line here, it represents the horizon. And if you look at this, it looks like a little person, doesn't it? With a little head, a head with the arms and the little body, little stick body. And what I was taught, it kind of represents your internal guidance system, because we all have different intuitive abilities, right? Some of us are more inclined to know things. Some have the inner vision or clairvoyance. Some of us have the hearing, clairaudience, and some of us have the feeling, right? See, hear, feel, know. And some of us have other types of intuitive abilities as well that kind of springboard off of this. However, those are the most common. But if you look at this, where do they all bridge from? The heart chakra. If you see the little arms in the center, that would be the heart chakra. Right above that, where the circle meets, that would be your throat chakra. Then it would be your other chakras, your third eye, which is in the center of the circle, and then the top where your crown chakra is, right? So it's really paying attention, looking inwards to, what do you currently know? What do you know about the situation? What are you currently feeling about this situation? What are you hearing with your intuitive ears about the situation? It's just all this. What am I seeing? What am I hearing? What am I feeling? What am I knowing? And just ask yourself that. And maybe say it all together. Oftentimes when I come up to having to really dive in because there's some movement I need to make and I'm hesitant for whatever reason, I ask myself, okay, well, what do I know about this situation? What do I see? What do I hear, and what do I feel? So I do the 4. What do I see, hear, feel, and know about the situation? And I write it down. And it really gives me a new and clear perspective. But your spiritual team, your spirit guides here really want to remind you and give you comfort that the answers you seek are within you. And when we look at the next card is the Fates card. And fate really is what? Fate really has to do with karma, or accepting those things that you can change and knowing what those things are, right? It reminds me of the Serenity Prayer that says something like, I hope I don't screw this one up for you, something to the effect of, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And the thing is, that wisdom to know the difference is key here. And just also it brings with it a really huge reminder, sometimes life just happens. There's some things that you and I can control, and there's some things we can't. And there's a lot of things that we can't control that we really don't understand. We don't know. Why is this happening? I mean, take a look at the current situation right now that we're all going through as a global family, right? With the it which shall not be named right now. We don't know the why of it. None of us really know, well, why is this happening? But what we can change, we don't have to know that, because sometimes we can't, right? But we can change and control is ourselves and how we choose to think and view that. We can never change or control other people, right? Or situations, right? But you and I can always change and control ourselves. And here's the thing. While you and I might not understand the why of a certain situation, right? You can accept the wisdom that that event has for you. The wisdom, the knowledge, the guidance that's importing to you right now. With the whole global situation going on right now, I've been doing a lot of soul searching. I've been diving in, and I don't understand the why of it, but I can accept the wisdom that the event has shared with me, because I've gleaned a lot of wisdom that this event is sharing with me right now and using it as a catalyst for spiritual growth. So really, we can't change some things, but there are some things that you and I can change. And the whole key here to changing things within ourselves, to choosing, is to say yes to yourself, right? You got to say yes to yourself. Be flexible with yourself. And more importantly, pay attention to what's going on within, so you don't get yourself stuck in the same situation over and over and over again. You know, I once heard that there's no such thing as stuck, right? Only stuck decisions. It's not making decisions you need to make for yourself to move forward and onward. So let's take a look at your channeled message from your spirit guides. Love yourself, self-love. So your key message is loving yourself, self-love. And it says here, choose to see yourself in new and loving ways. Create a conscious intention to be easy on yourself. Love and accept all aspects of yourself, warts and all. Don't criticize. Acceptance of self is the springboard towards your personal transformation. I like that. Acceptance of yourself is the springboard towards your personal transformation. A lot of times when we are going through movements or we are going through change, you know, we come and have to really face our who and our do. And sometimes it's not easy, especially when we have low self-esteem. Low self-esteem really is another way of saying lack of self-love. Sometimes, too, we are so focused and worried about other people that we push ourselves out of the equation, where we're not nurturing ourselves and we're not doing the soul searching and doing and taking the actions that we need to free ourselves, to give us some freedom, so we can move onwards and forward to that next level that's waiting for us. And when we put others first all the time, sooner or later, you're either going to get burnout or you're going to become resentful to either the person or the situation. And when you become angry or you become resentful, basically on a spiritual level, you begin to wither and die. And that's a very sad, sad place. So your spirit guides are really urging you to start exercising some self-nurturing, some self-care, and some self-loving, and to really stop criticizing yourself, accept yourself and the situations that you're going through just at face value, just as they are. Once again, acceptance is the springboard towards your personal transformation. Acceptance. When you accept a situation, you're accepting your whole self in that situation as well, right? You can't accept something and not put yourself in the equation because acceptance means opening, it means receiving and taking in, right? Let's see if they have anything else here. Let's just pull this card here. It might give us serenity. Okay. This card says, the keyword here is serenity, and it says, value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. And that's kind of huge, because in order to really spring forward, right, the springboard towards your personal transformation is to get quiet, to really get quiet. Because when you're in that place of solitude and quietness, everything is so clear for you. And in that place of silence, the rustling of the leaves, which is so gentle, you can feel your own heartbeat and you can appreciate who you really are as a soul. And by the way, that word soul, S-O-U-L, in my language, in Dar's world, it means source of unlimited love. And that's who you are. You're love. You are that love. So sitting still and feeling that love can go a long ways to help healing that part of you that doesn't feel like it measures up, that doesn't feel like it deserves to move to the next level. And I'm telling you, your spirit guides want me to share with you that you are ready for that next step, but you need to give yourself permission and start loving yourself enough to say, yes, yes, I deserve that next step. I deserve that next level. So that is it for you, group 2. Blessings, love, and light to you. Please give me a thumbs up for this video if you liked it. Subscribe. Leave me a comment if this resonated with you, or just to say hello. And I wish you an amazing rest of the week, and blessings, love, and light. And I'll see you guys at the next reading. Okay, group 3. It is your time to find out what your important message from your spirit guides is. So let's take a peek here. Okay, we have door to value, hope, and change in the wind. Okay, door to value, lots of new beginnings. You know, this door to value, you're seeing an open door with bright shining lights, lots of money, and the golden light of opportunity, really, right? Red is a auspicious color in feng shui, in Chinese astrology as well. Red is a really great lucky color. So door to value, this could be new beginnings in your finances or a career. It could mean unexpected opportunities are coming your way, a new and bright potential for yourself. Let's see. Yeah, it could also mean, because I'm looking at the light up here, light is illumination, soul searching. It could also mean being on the lookout and expecting good things. Just as we have the unexpected opportunities, being in a place of expectancy really allows you not only to see things clearer, but allows you to be in that place of receiving as well, right? The second card here, the Hope card, reminds us of inner wisdom. This is a card of inner wisdom, of inner guidance. If you look at here, it looks like the solar plexus chakra, right? Here. And yellow, the golden color, or the yellow color, is the color of the solar plexus chakra as well. Your solar plexus chakra is your personal power. That's the seat of your personal power. It's your ability to act, react, or not. To say what you need to say, it's to do or not to do, right? It's your choice. It's your power of choice. I'm really getting to shine your personal power and to really stand in it. I'm getting to have some faith, to trust, because, you know, hope is one thing. We can hope and wish for something, but unless we exercise our personal power, we're just going to remain in that hope, right? Instead of making it a concrete happening for us. So trust. Be that shining light. Step into your personal power. Know that you are being guided. And it's more so saying, too, you be this guiding light. When you step into personal power, you are the guiding light. And you are, when you're the guiding light, you're the leader that pulls in all this new opportunities. This is, all these cards are great here that I'm seeing. Yeah, with hope, the impossible can become possible, right? Also, this is kind of signaling for you to maintain a positive attitude for yourself. This card here, A Change in the Wind, is an interesting card. I found it really fascinating when I first got this deck. All the imagery in this deck is just really beautiful. I just really sat down and took a look at it. I thought, this is a really interesting card. This card is speaking to me. And really, a change in the wind really is just telling us that the change, whatever this is, that's starting to, the potential of bringing in all this newness for you, it's already started. The change has already started, right? And in this change card here, it's really signaling for you to prepare for a storm with these changes. Not that there's going to be something drastic happening, but what I'm getting, there's a lack of self-confidence. There's a lack of knowing that you can do this. It's a lack of saying to yourself, I really want this to happen, but I just don't trust the universe. I'm not confident that's going to happen to me. I'm not confident that all this really can come in for me. I see that it seems to be happening. I'm seeing a trickle of it, but is this really going to happen? The thing is, you guys, it's human nature to yearn for certainty and to resist change, but nothing will stay the same forever, right? The one constant in life is change, and the best way to embrace change is to anticipate it. Remember, prepare for the storm. It doesn't mean to disasterize situations or catastrophize. A lot of people do that, to where they think the worst is going to happen. No, it just means, look, there's a potential that this may happen. So let me just kind of plan ahead. If it does, this will happen. But this is where I'm going for. I know that I want to go forward, but yet, I'm at this place where I have to kind of baby step my way through it, because I'm not that confident that I'm going to be able to pull it all through. And if I have to baby step it, it's okay. The biggest thing is to remind yourself, oh my gosh, I'm getting this from your spirit guides too, is resistance is futile. I'm a Trekkie fan, so that cracks me up. So let go. Resistance really has no benefit for you. If you look at this change in the wind card, it's looking opposite of where the wind is going, right? It's going against the wind instead of going with it. So this is really sharing with you to change your direction, reset your sails, so to speak, to let the wind push you from behind instead of pushing you at the face, where it's if the wind is pushing right at you, you're not going to go anywhere. The wind is right in your face. It's not helping you along. If it's at your back, it's free sailing for you. It's smooth sailing, right? So sometimes we just don't know when the winds will blow in our life, and that's okay. You still always will have the opportunity to reset your course, to reset your sails, so to speak. And I'm really getting this, and this is really beautiful. What I'm getting right now is the unknown is where your magic awaits. The unknown is where your magic awaits. Now, how beautiful is that? Sometimes we are afraid to face the unknown because we don't know what's there. So we say, oh, I don't know where this next step. I have to laugh right now if you guys are listening. I'm recording this in my home office, and when I said the unknown, all of a sudden I heard a screeching kid outside. There must be a reason. Some of you might be at your wit's end where you just are like, I don't know what my next step is. So that's a confirmation for you. But anyways, I really like the unknown is where your magic awaits. And I think that's really beautiful, because sometimes unless we take that step, we don't really know the beauty of what waits us on the next side of that decision, right? So let's see what your spirit guides have to say to you here. Oh, interesting. It says, surrender to your inner guidance. Finally get to that quiet place of stillness. In that quiet place, just allow yourself to receive the guidance you seek. Confidently speak these words. I invite the infinite presence of love to think through me for a solution that benefits all concerned. Rest in that and allow the answers to flow in faith. Wow. I'm really getting right now to be trusting and courageous with this next step. You really need to surrender to your inner guidance, right? This thing's already been initiated for you. It's already happening. It's already in the wind. It's just ready for you to reset yourself, your mind and your attitudes to receive and to get quiet. I'm beginning through almost all of these readings, these important messages from the spirit guides in group 1 and group 2 as well, to really tune inwards. And that's where it's at. I mean, your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, it's there as a compass to lead you to where you need to be. And if you've already set forth all the effort and energy in this, whatever this is to happen for you, it's bound to happen, right? but you need to be in a place of receiving and to allow it to flow, to push you forward. I like that, because remember we're talking about the wind at your back pushing you forward, and what your spirit guide said to you, I invite the infinite presence of love to think through me for a solution that benefits all concerned. Rest in that and allow the answers to flow forth. And you know, sometimes we really have to, we're like, well, how's this going to happen? Well, just go with it. Let it come step by step. Don't overanalyze. You know, if you overanalyze, you're going to get yourself stuck in the mud, right? You can't travel and navigate a map through muddy waters, right? You can't navigate through muddy waters. You just can't do it. You can't see what's next, right? Everything looks the same. At least in the ocean, there's varied hues of the water, and there's different types of water that you're going to face. You're going to have some waves, you're going to have some rain, you're going to have some peace and some calm. And that's just the nature of life. And it will happen. So once again, do the preparation you need, but by the same token, flow forward in confidence. Ooh, beginnings. You know, this is a start of a new beginning for you. And it says, don't be afraid to start small. Oh, remember how we were talking about baby stepping your way forward? This is just a confirmation of that. Don't be afraid to start small. You know, your new beginnings, your change is already happening right now. The change has already occurred. So embrace it. Don't be afraid to start where you are and to baby step your way forward. And that's the greatest way to really be confident with yourself and to really trust that things are going to happen. I really want to get into letting you know that right now, good things are coming your way. I mean, this is a really a great reading. Just give yourself permission to be in a place of trust and really knowing that, you know what, I'm going to allow infinite presence to move through me as me, not only to lead me where I need to be, but also to give me the guidance I seek and need. And that is it for you, Group 3. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. I really enjoy doing these mini readings for you and the channeled messages. It's fun for me. I have a good time. And if it resonated with you, please leave me a comment. Let me know. Or if you feel so inclined, subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And it'll also let me know that you're enjoying these and they're of benefit for you. So blessings, love, and light. Have an amazing rest of the week. And I'll see you at the next video, and mwah!